Oh. Today is December 12th, 2024. The time now is 7:13. Can you please pass me that? Thank you. Um, is the Parks Committee meeting, of Committee Board 11. I'm co-chair Debbie Kowalik, and we have,
Janice Walker, chair. Jacqueline Lutnick.
Dwayne Williams.
okay. Okay, on the agenda, introductions, okay. Reading of conduct statement, I will read that. Committee Board 11 meetings must be held in a professional and hassle-free environment. The following rules of conduct are applicable to members of the public, Community Board 11, and Community Board 11 staff. Any action or behavior that disrupts or interferes with Community Board 11 business will not be tolerated during any Community Board 11 meeting and may result in the individual being asked to leave. If the action or behavior continues, this may be considered disturbing the peace, and the appropriate authorities may be summoned. If the meeting is held remotely, that person may be muted and expelled for the remainder. Repeated violations by the same person or group of people may result in further action by the community board. All public speakers must address the full board or the committee within it, the concerns. Electioneering for a position other than offices of Community Board 11 is prohibited. Engaging in acts of violence, including threats, or ground for immediate suspension of the right to attend meetings pending review of the Ethics and Disciplinary Committee. Respect the equality, diversity, and privacy of all persons by respecting and valuing differences in culture and opinion. Refrain from unpleasant and disparaging remarks and other actions. Abstain from all forms of harassment by actively discouraging it. Disseminating false information is prohibited. Okay. Review of meeting minutes. We don't have minutes, but we do have the attendance. All right, so attendance is basically for September because October and November we did not have meeting. Most of us were in person that day. Only 2 people were not present. Okay, number 3, Pelham Parkway scooter issue. This has been talked about ad nauseum. I do know Councilwoman Marlborough is trying to do something to get rid of the scooter situation. So without any sort of enforcement, I really don't know
What can be done?
what can be done.
I think it's imperative that we go to elected officials. Because, Christine was at that meeting on the 14th of November. It's important that that issue regarding scooter be enforced, be abided by NYPD, Parks Department, whatever, okay? People are getting killed, right, and it needs to. The reason I'm asking, I'll be asking the elected officials that cover this area to make sure they get enforcement so that these scooters are not in the lanes where people walk, ride, whatever.
And floating sidewalks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And people are
Don't
getting
expect that his
people are
speakers
getting
are
killed.
off, and if we need them, we should call in.
The people are getting killed by these scooters, okay, e-bikes, whatever. They're getting killed, and it needs to, a stop needs to be put to it, all right? So we have to send petitions, whatever we need to do in order to have these issues enforced, right? We don't want anybody walking with children, and then you have the school for the blind. They use that bathroom. So it's important that these scooters, e-bikes, or what have you, stay the heck off these lanes, okay?
So what is the actual issue? Let me out for a minute. Is it that they're using or that the 49th is not enforceable?
both. They're
So-
using them, and that the 49th is not enforcing.
And it's not just the 49th. It's any precinct, because it's not just within our confines.
I know that, but we're talking about
Right, but I'm,
here.
but it's a citywide issue. So it's hard to just say, oh.
Our area.
Our area, when it is a widely citywide issue.
Mhm.
I mean, just the other week, a little girl, what was it? By Holland and Burke. Little girls coming off her stoop.
Hmm.
And got knocked down on a hit and run by one of these people. And she's lying in Jacoby, in the near coma, because this guy's on the sidewalk.
That needs to be, the fact that you're not 10 years old or younger, you're not supposed to be on the sidewalk, period, okay?
Sorry.
So we gotta fix the issue. Get some petitions to the police department and ask that these issues, that issue be enforced. Okay, if there's anything else you want to discuss or no? Let's meet our clients.
Yeah. The lighting along Pelham Parkway.
Only Pelham Park,
Yeah.
that side street, right, where we had the meeting, the school for the deaf,
To go for the blind.
I'm sorry, the blind, the school for the blind, they can't see, I couldn't see on that side.
So
Oh,
that's Pelham Parkway North Service Road.
Yeah, I couldn't see, when I got out of there, it looked like Mugville, if you could get no lighting.
I was always scared to park on that side.
No lighting. I'm walking from the school to Williams Ridge Road. No lighting. Okay? Anybody could jump out and say, okay, I'm mugging you.
Mhm.
So it's, who does these lighting?
And I said something.
Wait a minute, who does the light?
The thing is, DOT and Parks, they keep on pointing at each other. I've asked DOT and I've asked Parks. I even showed them the type of lighting that we especially need on the pathway. I gave them the perfect example when we had DOT at our meeting. We need that below tree level lighting for the where the bike lane and walkway is. And of course, over by the blind school, we need just proper lighting,
Period.
but that's 100% DOT.
It's like Mugville over there. Okay?
Yeah,
You wanted to say
There were
something?
when we came out of that meeting last month, you're right, it was dark, pitch dark. There was 3 lights that were burned out. I contacted DOT and it's been fixed now. There was 3 lights from Williamsbridge Road corner, all burned out. It has been fixed.
Okay.
So that addressed, because I was very concerned for the student at that school. So that's been addressed. And DOT deals with street lights.
Okay.
Yeah, they do.
All right, so.
Thank you.
Mhm.
All right, thank you. Any other issues you want to discuss? It's faster than the speed limit.
yeah, lighting along Pelham Parkway, that's that.
Anything else to-
What just happened with our?
Somebody probably hit Google.
Yeah, I moved the mouse, sorry. Shoot me. Okay, all right, so I guess we're gonna just do gallery, and then we're gonna head on out, because I gotta go to sleep.
Okay, after work.
Mhm. Okay, anyone else have any other issues they want to discuss?
No, not this.
Roxanne?
Well, not right now, after, but here, this is the speech with the 3 lights that were burned out were fixed. They were fixed on November 27th. 2
Okay.
weeks after that
The
meeting,
meeting.
because DOT said it takes at least 2 weeks for them to send their.
Wow, that's
street lights.
record time.
It was more than just one light. It was three lights on the road and it was pitch dark.
I'm telling
I know, but I remember when Nevada was part of DOT and we had the disco going all down Pelham Parkway. It took months to fix that.
Oh, hey, they're improving. All right.
All right, Diana, did you want to speak on anything?
Yes, please.
And let me get the timer ready.
So further on the scooter issues, I know that as our parks get more crowded, our community grows, these issues of conflict and possible conflict among users are just gonna become more and more important. And it's also very important for us to be able to just address them in a calm, reasonable, fact-based manner. And I'm glad to say that at our November BPECA meeting, we did have a very good conversation about issues with e-scooters, e-bikes, mopeds, and motorcycles, which are all in very different categories in Bronx Park. And our members, the crime prevention officer, the community affairs officers, and the 49th precinct, Councilmember Riley's staff, they were all there. And we all spoke, discussed, shared ideas. No one prevented anyone from attending our meeting. Nobody called anyone else racist, sexist.
Excuse me, can we stay on topic,
Yeah.
please?
Yes, this is the
Can we-
topic.
Can we?
A calm
No.
officer for either their views or their tone. The 49 precinct offers gave us solid factual information and explanations. The council members, staff listened, and will take our concerns into account in the budgeting process. And then we've been discussing these issues further with the involved organizations, including the Bronx River Alliance, the Bronx River Greenway team, and of course, the Parks Department. And I'm sorry that the community board discussion and this committee's discussion have to come off a contentious, divisive approach to the issue, which is an issue that affects all of the Bronx, all of New York City. For the town hall that everyone's been discussing,
30
the
seconds.
organizer restricted access to people known to be pro-bike, including myself, with false claims the space was limited. She's repeatedly indulged in unpleasant and disparaging remarks, the kind prohibited by the board's code of conduct, directed at people she disagrees with. So I propose that the committee start fresh and invite the EFSA director, a rep from Transalt, from Lime, well-informed people on all sides of the issue to present and discuss. And I have handouts to be
Time's up.
attached to the
Time's up.
minutes of the meeting. Thank you. About the way that
Time is
people, about the way that people were treated with disparaging remarks. Including to the borough president's office.
Thank you.
Great. Let me see one.
Oh, my email now, this one is sick. You have any sense? Have one on the-
But I do hope that we continue.
Time is up.
It's-
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay.
Did you want to speak now
Well,
or
not
later?
that personally, let me read these emails first.
Listen,
So
we'll
give you-
come back to you.
Yeah,
We'll
come
get
back
back.
ahead, read these emails.
Whoever's on.
Okay, Ryan or Kay or Michael?
Good
Somebody want to
evening.
raise a hand?
I don't have the hand raise feature. I'm very sorry. WebEx gave me the camera feature this meeting season, and I can't even use that. So I'm really sorry. I'm on my cell phone.
All right,
Um,
all right. We don't need a full explanation of why you can't raise your hand. I'm just letting you know you got 2 minutes starting now.
Okay, great. Just a couple of things. I wanted to say hi and happy holidays to everyone there. And then next, as far as the scooter issue is concerned, I understand Diana's point of view, but the thing is that this neighborhood, like many other neighborhoods, has been in existence for many, many decades, right? And the way it was set up, we never had scooters or anything here before, and people managed to get around. There are areas here where there's no transportation. You walk far to transportation. I know I walk all the time. I wouldn't ride one of those things if you paid me to ride it. The problems that we're having now is that people are getting hurt and getting killed I mean, I don't understand where a program isn't immediately stopped and an investigation isn't done as to how and why this is happening. I'm very glad that our city council person it has taken the stance that she has, but I don't see any like really good reason why we need these scooters here. I'm sorry, but that's just my humble little opinion. Anyway, thank you for letting me speak.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Michael or Ryan?
Yeah, I got a little bit to say. Thanks.
Okay. Hold on. You got 2 minutes. Thank you.
Yep. About the scooters, like they are a problem. I almost got run over by an e-bike in the city just this evening. Like there is a serious problem. I was at the hearing yesterday with council and their proposal right now is to put license plates on them, but license plates don't work for cars. They don't work for curbing that. The police don't have the resources. So the more ideas that we have out there, the better it'll be. They're not going away whether we like it or not. And Kay, I'm right with you. Especially the shared ones, just thrown all over the sidewalk, all over the street. It's terrible. It's a travesty. The companies should be held accountable. So I think that we need to continue having conversations, just like Diana said, and to do it in as open and respectful a way as we can.
Are you finished? I don't want to cut you off, but are you finished?
Yeah, no, I'm good. Yeah.
Okay, no, I, like I said, I don't want to cut you off, but yeah, I agree, these shared ones, the companies are reckless with it because there's no accountability with the companies, that these things are thrown all over the place, not parked properly, blocking, handicap accessible ramps, the whole 9 yards of those things. I know other cities have gotten rid of them. New York City needs to get rid of them too. Okay, Michael, did you wish to speak?
Yeah, sure. I'll be brief.
You got 2 minutes, thank you.
Sure. So I just want to say I did agree with some points that Diana raised. And I also appreciate Ryan for showing up to testify at the city council hearing. You know, yeah, folks got around before the shared e-scooter program was around, but it's enabled trips, particularly time-sensitive trips, that I wasn't able to do before. And I think it would be a real loss to the community if the program were to end. That's it. Thank you.
You're done? I don't want to cut you off, but you're done?
Yes, thank you.
Okay, thank you. All right, I don't know, that one just popped up. Who is 347?
Beginning.
Okay.
First,
All right. All right, I guess we're done then.
No, I have to respond.
Oh, no, yeah, I'm sorry, I apologize. I did, yeah, all right.
For the record, my social media tweets are not under the purview of this committee board. This is very lame that someone brings copies of my tweets to the board. Very childish, but I will explain myself just out of respect for this board. I did hold a town hall meeting November 14th because the Eastern had the issue that been plaguing our community for over 2 years. And this was to inform our community. I want to, this is not a government meeting where it has to be open to the public. Well, I'll wait to you.
I'll pause, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I can't tell from here. Long hair.
Looks like,
Surface.
yeah, no, we're about to leave, so.
So this was not a government meeting. It does not have to be open to the public. I wanted this meeting to be held in a very kind, and if anyone who's attended that meeting was very held in a very kind, professional manner. I didn't want known action to be there to take the personal vendetta against me in this meeting. So I didn't screen anybody. 99% of people were invited to the meeting or walked into the meeting, regardless of where they stood, what position, whether for e-bikes, whether against e-bikes. But I did not want the same person to be there to just pull names, to do what she does over here, to bring my personal tweets to me. This is not even worthy to discuss. There's nothing wrong with my tweets. Anyone could read them, and I stand by them 900%. So that's it. Thank you so
Okay,
much.
thank you.
Thank you. Miguel?
Miguel, we're about to wrap up, so did you wanna
Is there
speak?
anything you
Oh,
wanted to
you
know?
got 2 minutes.
Gallery,
Uh-huh.
so I thought it was important to say, and this is with all due respect. I thought it was interesting that the Parks meeting was canceled in lieu of a town hall that was exclusive.
No, it wasn't,
It was exclusive, darling. There were many people.
it
who
was
did
not canceled in lieu of. I'm just stating that, but sorry for interrupting.
It seems as if that was the case, and I think that it's important if there's going to be a discussion, particularly something that, has to do with the community as a whole. It's important that the community has a say, and from my estimation, including my denied RSVP, several other people denied RSVP. It was set up such that it was only certain people that were allowed to speak. And then, that left the community board out of the fray. And I think I don't think that's right. And so I think it would behoove the community board to make sure that that kind of a situation does not happen again, because all voices and all opinions are valid.
So do you
Eh.
exclude people from your meetings?
We're not gonna, are you finished? Could you have your 2 minutes?
I'm done.
Oh,
Apparently someone else is not.
We're not,
But that being personal, I have to hold my meetings anywhere I want. People
Okay.
vote.
we're not, no,
You've had your time.
excuse me, we're not doing the
going
back and forth. Everyone has their piece. And I say everybody's gonna have like a Merry Christmas and Happy Hanukkah, because
Happy holidays,
done.
everyone. Happy holidays. It's over.
And Debbie, I love your hat.
What time
Thank you.
is it?
time now is 7:36
Yes.
and
The meeting is adjourned.
the meeting is adjourned.
Thank you for coming, everyone.
Good.
Uh-huh.
Thank you. Good night.
Are you going with my baby?
Yeah, hold on a second.
Fantastic.
Sorry for being late, everybody. Happy holidays. Let's see you at the holiday party next week.